toe. Hot topic dropping knowledge straight from Chicago. And it's our point of view, so tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing, ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen, because we spittin' and sippin'. The Stezo Radio Show, 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 the Stezo Radio
Show. Alright, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Stezo Radio. I got the gang with me tonight. I got Yella De La Player. I got Ancient Kurt, aka AC. And I got Lee Vizzle. Tonight's topic is about good old Russel Wilson and Ciara. Now, this was brought to me by Yella De La Player because I'm out of the loop. I ain't really been keeping up with the happy couple. So, Yella, take it away.
Alright, so recently in an interview, Russel Wilson basically just exclaimed that he was afraid of losing his wife. He was afraid to lose his wife. I mean, like, and those was, like, afraid was a scare, you know what I mean? And, yeah, it wasn't a good reflection. It wasn't a good reflection. The light that he tried to shine didn't really reflect on him. And a lot of guys were upset about that. Me included. So, we're here to discuss, like, you know, should he feel that way? I mean, it's not him, but, you know, my whole idea was that Russel Wilson is basically an anomaly that women have created.
What you mean?
So, okay. So what my idea behind it is this. Typically, a guy who acts and does the things that Russel Wilson does usually gets classified as lame, nerd, you know what I'm saying? The simp, all this other shit, right? Sucker, all this other shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And typically women don't really give dude any play. That dude don't get no play. He don't get no like real action. Not in the real world. So
Wait, okay, hold on. Are we talking that dude or that dude with that kind of money?
the rest types. I'm circling around a bit. That type, no, that archetype. The Russ archetype. Right? So, you know what I mean? Women are seeing this from this guy who typically they would turn away from. They wouldn't accept him. If he came up talking to me, he wouldn't get no play, no nothing.
With that money or without the money?
Without the money.
Okay.
Now here's where the game changes. They're seeing something from somebody who's in an extraordinary position, right? This dude is a young black man making money, successful, no kids, no baggage, no none of that. None of that stuff that typically comes with your black guy, right? But this dude is doing the typical stuff that get you called lame, sucker, simp, all that. It's just that he carries two elements, according to the ladies now. He carries two elements that definitely make him the anomaly. He got money, and women think he attractive.
I guess I gotta ask, what's the things he doing that's making him a lame?
I mean, you got a situation where it's probably some chick right now. They got a dude in her inbox that be telling her how much he care about her, how much he love her, how much she mean to him, all this other shit. That nigga get left on red every day. Like the fact that red pops up, it makes him feel better about life. And that's the kind of level of dude
It's how he presents himself. That's all. It comes across as being suckerish, and by him saying what he said, it just, to me, seems like I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a different kind of confidence. It seems like he's afraid to lose her for the wrong reasons. I guess I don't know. Maybe I have a problem with the word afraid because I'm not afraid. Big problem. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if I lost her, like, why would I lose her? I wouldn't be afraid to lose her because of, like, if I did something where I deserved to lose her, then why would I be afraid of that? Like, if that's the case, then you don't do anything to risk it. Sure. You know what I mean? So, like, then to me it came across like I'm scared she'd cheat on me. I'm scared she'll leave me for another man. And it's like, if you feel like that, then you know that's fucked up. And that's how it came across. And it's because of the type of person he is, or the type of person that he's portrayed himself to be in the public eye, that, you know, it comes across suckerish, and it seems like that's what he's worried about. And I don't see a man in that position. Why would you worry about some shit like that? Because then she gonna fuck that up. Are you scared of her fucking up? You know what I mean?
That's also like relinquishing the power, but that's like relinquishing the standing of like who he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole aura about him is that he came into her life as this man that she prayed for, but he the whole time scared to lose her. Like, that's what, but that, like, we might hit on it though. I think that's what it is. It sounds more like I'm scared she gonna leave me, and that shit right there. Should no man feel that way? Yeah, should no man feel that?
But y'all don't think men feel like that?
Russell might have an issue with just losing, period, bro. He is an athlete, just like y'all just ran it all down. Like, I don't know the jacket. I ain't never seen none of the chicks he dated before. You know what I mean? He might be nothing as bad as he is. For everybody to be praising him or getting her, and then she happy with him and all that, blah, blah, blah. He might really just be afraid to tarnish what he got going on right now. It might not have nothing to do with her.
Right.
You know, we know she a hood rat. We seen her jacket before. He ignored all that. He ignored that and kept it moving. And so far, the situation has been working out for him. But you know when your woman a hoe. You know it. You know it.
And y'all don't think it's married men out there that's afraid to lose their wives?
Yeah,
I'm saying if they are, to me, I don't think you should have that fear. I don't think that's healthy. That's not a healthy fear.
That is really not. That's really not.
That's what I'm saying.
You should be afraid of your wife getting sick and dying.
Right.
You should never really be afraid of cheating on you and leaving. You do what the fuck you supposed to do, and if she slide out, that ain't on.
That ain't on you, and you should live in fear of that. That's bad. That's to me that's a terrible thing to be living in fear of. Worrying about her leaving you for somebody else. Like, I ain't worried about that.
But we always hear about the disconnect in relationships. Like, you know, you think things are going good and you find out she ain't happy. Y'all think that got something to do with it? Because I don't know if Russ.
That's what it sounds like. He sounds like the type where he would be shocked to find out she was unhappy and ready to leave. Like, you know what I mean? And he's scared of that. You know, my biggest fear, my nightmare is her waking up in the morning and telling me she's ready to leave me. You know what I'm saying? Because he be that's a big factor. But then if you go into the comments on a lot of these posts and shit like that, you see people basically trying to make the example, what if he's doing what he's supposed to do, or if he's doing like he's supposed to. Well, he is. But none of that matters. None of that matters. He's dealing with an unstable creature. That's why. Exactly. He probably ain't never had no woman like her before. You definitely can see how they work well together. You know what I'm saying? It's been a good light. But I also noticed that Ciara ain't made no albums lately. her little money. I think he's a investor in some of the stuff that she does, but she make her own little change. She seems like she has something to do. So I don't know if she will ever be bored or something like that. It's just one of those things that like I said, I don't understand why he would feel like that. A man in his position, he would have that type of fear.
Steroids make him hormonal, Joe. Blame it on the steroids.
It's a little.
But okay, but y'all sure we not just looking at it because it's Russel Wilson? Because I heard the same thing come out of T.I.'s mouth.
That's the only reason why I'm looking at it like
Yeah, because
that.
I heard T.I. say that, and T.I. didn't get bashed.
Hold on. T.I. worried about her taking his money. Okay, that's what he worried about.
I heard.
He just didn't.
Right. But hold on. I heard T.I. said. I heard Ice Cube said. I heard Snoop Dogg said. I've heard Ice-T said. I mean, it's a list of.
Wait a minute. The examples that you cited, you said Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube. They women have been there since day one. If they were to leave them, they're taking more than half. They're gonna leave them with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a fear. That's a real fear.
All of them marriages.
All of them since the beginning.
That's real fear. That's real fear.
Plus. All of them been around 20 years plus.
But see, now y'all speaking for them. Y'all saying y'all know for a fact the only reason why they scared to lose them is the financial.
Yeah, I'm speaking for them.
Right.
I'm not gonna say for a fact. I'm gonna just say I understand it a little bit better. It's a little more complicated. That's all I'm saying.
And then look at the dude that's saying it. Like, okay, I'm gonna give Russ some credit because this is some shit on him. If they broke up, it wouldn't be his fault.
Absolutely.
I agree with his fault.
I agree with his fault.
It would be his fault.
Something she come up with.
You know who he was dealing with?
But regardless of what, that nigga done built them.
It ain't never gonna be his fault.
The point. He done been away too many good nigga points. You're not gonna tell me he doing all this. And then he got the fuck up.
But how many guys that have been so-called doing the right thing always end up the girl saying, well, you're doing too much, you smothering me. Well, look, we just don't connect no more.
Exactly. I can see her saying that, and that's his fear. Because deep down, he know that's what she gonna do to him.
and for women to think that it's okay for their man to feel like that. Like, if you think it's okay for your man to have an element of fear in your relationship,
Well, my problem is he uttered those words to the public, and that's fucked up. Okay, that's something. If he told her that, that's cool between them two. You know what I'm saying? But for him to say that in public, that to me just said a lot. And I could be totally wrong, but that said a lot to me.
Russell was known for being sensitive, though. Like, that's why we're talking about this right now. Like,
exactly.
I will say stereotypically, it's a lot of guys that walk around here right now with a big heart, but they scared to let a lot of their things, a lot of the things they feel come out their mouth for being
Those people like me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to give them your heart, but they like to take that shit and do things to it to make it. You probably said that to another chick. I need you to do something that's strictly for me. You know what I'm saying? They be pushing it. They really be pushing. So for him to open his mouth and make himself vulnerable like that to guys like us, I'm gonna say it just like that. Guys
Exactly.
He's stupid. But at the same time, you probably got women in our life that they'll say, we don't open up enough, we don't tell them enough, but we're telling them stuff that they not listening to.
Okay, but fellas, because I gotta, y'all know I'm biting in my petty, so I gotta play both. I gotta play devil's advocate. But I gotta ask, what has he done that made him a simp or look weak or look like he's a weak man? What has he done?
He's too happy, bro.
Yes, I mean, I'm just saying, out here, I'm just being a hater. I mean, I told you like what it is. I rarely have seen a celebrity or a high-paid athlete that fucking geek to be in a relationship, and he was not only geek, he followed through on the geekness, and the problem with it was he kept showing the world. It was just like, you could be on the goofy shit, just keep it private, because we all do goofy shit behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? I just got exposed yesterday.
But what did he do? But
doing my job on Valentine's Day.
But what did he do that was goofy? What did he do that was goofy?
I don't know. Just go through his Twitter account, man. Like, just look at the posts, the pictures, man. I just don't care.
It's more of a stereotype, man. Like,
and I'm a hater on top of that.
Athletes, actors, whoever got this bread, dealing with women of they stature, dealing with women of. See, not necessarily on Russell's level, okay?
Ooh.
But she's a pop singer.
Yes.
She.
I don't think that's the case. But you see it like that situation, they both up. You know what I'm saying? They boss up. He don't seem like he bossing up, bro. He look like a coward when it comes to that relationship. And for him to say that he's scared to lose her solidifies his cowardice with me. Fuck her. If she decides to leave, she decides to leave. But that's because I didn't come from an era where I'm an athlete, I got money, and I found some celebrity wife. I don't know shit about what they're doing. All I can see is he look real simpish and some of the soft-ass shit that he let come out his mouth.
And I get what you're saying, because, like, I'm gonna say this. What he said is one of them things that's understood that need not be said.
Right. There we go. That's how you feel deep down. Just don't let that out, man. You let the world know that.
He let the
world know that.
He can't let the world know he love his wife.
Hold on. Every man who has a woman who sits across from him that he says that he loves, if a man can take that element of him and be like, I love you, that includes that. Like, most men have to let themselves be vulnerable enough to share that with their woman, that they love them, that they care about them that much. So if you see that I'm putting this out there, like, no, then it's an investment. It's an emotional investment. And that's the one thing that men do fear the most, is having our emotions handled.
But I'm still asking, what is he? I mean, okay, put it like this: everything that he did publicly for Ciara, wouldn't we all do that for our women, our wife?
Yes, but I'm not gonna post it. Okay, I'm not gonna post every time, and I'm not gonna put some heartfelt mushy shit. Listen, I'm just a hater of mushy shit in general. So I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm the Grinch when it comes to all that mushy shit. Period.
But what I'm saying is, we will say that we would do that, right?
And I have done it. Okay, but he overdoes it. He overdo it.
Stezo, no, I'm not.
No, he not.
I'm not doing none of that. That's why I probably will never get married. I don't understand that.
But that's what I said. But that's why I said your wife, though. Your wife. I said if you were to have a wife.
Yeah, but also, I mean, if I signed up like that, somebody on my wife, then yeah, I'm giving her my all, no doubt. My thing with him is, I think he's become comfortable with being the man that everyone looks at as a good man, and he does shit to feed into that. And that's why a lot of this people like, we understand it, bro. Why you gotta say it?
I'm a sucker behind closed doors. I'm sorry. And every now and then, I know that. See, with me in social media, I know that I'm required in these life and times to make an occasional post saying something mushy, or posting a picture of me and my girl. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay? Haven't done it in a while, baby. I know you listening. It's okay. I'm gonna get something out there. But I know that I'm going to get put out there as far as her posting a picture of us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. With them two, meaning Russ and Ciara, for a little while, because I've given Russ a pass for some time because it did die down. I didn't see them dominating so social media with pictures of him doing something for her. I don't see her doing anything for him. It's always, you know, when she say, "Oh, my babe's the best," is because he done just did some shit for her, or it's opposed to him doing some shit for her. You know what I'm saying? Like getting ready to do something, or them taking a picture together somewhere, and it looked like what they got on, she picked it out. You know what I'm saying? That's the feel, or that's how they come across, and I could be totally wrong about their relationship. Okay, that's just the vibe that they give me, and when he says stuff like that, all that does is solidify my opinion.
Are we okay?
I could be completely wrong,
fellas. Are we sure we just not going back to those high school teenage days where you didn't want to be seen holding your girl hand in public because your guys are clowning?
Look, listen. To a certain extent, I am. I'm to a certain extent, I am. I'm affectionate, okay. But I'm not going to overdo it because to me it's, you know, it's too much. And they do, for them, they just the poster couple for too much. Okay, that maybe I will put it like that. And I'm biased, and I'm not trying to be, you know, I'm a hater of that stuff in general. So I'm basically qualifying my opinion with, so you'll know what perspective I'm coming from. So it's like, yeah, he full of shit. Yes, I am, but that's my opinion. That's why I have it. You know what I'm saying? It's high school, it's Neanderthal, it's all of that. Chauvinistic, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just not with that all the time. And it's just like, now he was cool for a little while, he just made a comeback. And it's just like, not only did he come back, he kicked the door down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me say some sucker shit. And it was a suckerish shit he could have said. Like, don't you say no shit like that.
Somebody would say, "Oh."
Yeah, right.
Like the audience laugh.
I ain't respect it. No shit.
And even still, like I'm the type, like I said, I'm the type of people who do that type of shit. I don't mind on mushy shit. Like I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind being affectionate. Like I said, I grab the booty in public. I scream across the store. Like, that is some crazy shit. I'm gonna fuck. I do that shit.
Yep.
However, I've never really had an issue with that man being happy. I'm glad he happy. Glad it's a black man happy with a black woman somewhere and he feel like he can.
Okay, I give you that.
To the world.
I give you that, yeah.
I ain't never finna knock him for that.
Right.
However, and this is why I say he is the anomaly that women created. They want to say that we see him doing this and we're intimidated. And we're like, no, y'all see him doing this and y'all act like this is what y'all want, but y'all done passed on that dude like 50 times.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all done passed on that
Old suck ass nigga come on. Did you hear that weak ass line he just tried to come in with?
Right.
And that was the best he had in his arsenal because he was nervous.
And he beat the shit out of him.
Hell yeah.
I'm always
Get weeks to get up the nerve.
I'm always back to the ladies is tripping episode. They let us know, man. Like I'm telling y'all, listen, like all the shit that they say Russell do is nice. They told us good morning, beautifuls, all that shit. They don't like none of that shit, low key. The problem is they want the nigga they like who don't do that shit to do that shit.
Absolutely.
And that be the disconnect right there. Go turn into Russell instead of trying to make Future turn into Russell.
Or you know what I have a problem with is the women that get with a Russell, but they're not happy. Leave Russell alone. You know what I'm saying? Because you fucking with Russell like that. That's not right. Don't do him like that because he don't deserve to be treated like that. He love you more than anything in the world, and you settled for him because you knew he had a good heart and he was gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? But you're not attracted to him. You get wet off of that dude that's gonna treat you like shit, and you want him to do right. But you know you go ahead with Russ because Russ is a good dude, and no matter how much he say that mushy shit, it still don't get you wet like old Thug Passion.
That nigga will throw you in a headlock from behind.
Exactly.
That nigga that throw you in a headlock from behind ain't the same as the nigga that just shower flowers have a ball.
So.
A nigga who throw on people Bryce makes sense. Nigga throwing Kevin Gates.
He said people Bryson. Oh my God.
So.
People Bryson and Kevin Gates though.
You want to feel the fire?
You went all across the spectrum with that one though, but I respect.
You either want to feel the fire, or you want to eat your pussy.
Feel the fire.
So okay, so what it really sounds like to me is y'all not so much upset with Russel's honesty, y'all upset with the women's dishonesty.
No, I mean it's just Russell has exposed his vulnerability, and I don't want to see that backfire on him at her hands, because
Hey, now, look, and what Levi just said, I'm sorry, Levi, but look, what you just said is, it triggers something, right? We are trying not to be embarrassed in the long run as men. When you show your vulnerability and you give your woman that everything she asks for, it's a bit of vulnerability in there. You know what I mean? And what we're worried about right now, like Levi said, is watching Russell look like a fucking fool in the end.
yeah.
That might be my biggest fear for that man.
Because my thing is, if he did it on a lower scale, and something were to happen, then I wouldn't feel for him, because it was just like he wasn't going all out anyway, or at least I didn't see him going all out, so it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
he bearing it all.
And I'm with it. I just hope it's, I hope they get old together. As long as they get old together and he's still happy, then I'm all for it.
Hey, that could really
I can see her leaving. She leaving him at 60.
That could damage the situation, man. All these women out here like, yeah, Ciara lucky she got a Russell, blah, 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 and then she fucked it up. Oh my God, I want to be on that podcast.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to be in on that episode.
She get caught up dipping with the baby daddy. Oh my God. Scandal.
Because if it go down, that's exactly how it's going to happen.
Man, you walk in the urinal, that's the future, man. Maybe he leaned over and looked like she wasn't supposed to.
Y'all never hear that.
So it's not Russell then. It's not Russell that y'all really got, like, me and have a problem with so much. It's the fact of who he.
No, I do.
Of what could happen.
Times. I do at times, because he overdoes it and he overexposes his vulnerability. So as far as being a player, he loses a lot of player points in my book.
But see, I never saw him as that, that type of dude though. So I never really.
Hey, listen. Every man needs to have some player points. Every man. I don't care if you're the savage.
No, Vizzle, we talked about that before, and remember, we agreed this game ain't for everybody. This game ain't for everybody, Vizzle.
You gotta have something against these women's kind, man. It's not right. You need something.
That's right, though. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't. No, we remember we had this talk too many times. This ain't, this.
I mean, but it's just like the woman that don't know what to do as far as her man. She decided that, okay, I'm gonna try to make him jealous, and the whole plan backfired because you decided to do something to get his attention. You know what I'm saying? He tries to keep her attention, and he does. I think he does a good job of keeping her attention. But what happens when he does something and it doesn't?
But how do we know Russell not advertising? How do we know Russell not advertising for the next one in case she do, fuck up? I mean, think about it.
That would be genius.
I mean,
that would bring me back into the fold.
Because I mean,
I give my high five.
If Ciara do what y'all say Ciara could do, and fuck this marriage up, can you imagine the women that would be lined up for the Russel Wilson experience?
Hey,
I think he's so lame, they would let that pass. Like,
all I'm gonna say is this. He would go on The Bachelor. It would be the highest rated show ever. Highest rated.
All I do is watch.
I bet you I'm on that. I bet you I'm on.
Get my nigga Russ, man. Y'all know my nigga Russ. And he would come. And he would come to collect. We would, as much shit as we were talking about the nigga, we would be standing there with open arms to welcome the brother back. You know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, who was that hating on Lori Harvey? Being with was that Boosie? Michael B. Jordan? Yeah, talking about basically saying that, you know, ain't no street dude be with her. You know what I'm saying? But then you see what Michael B did for the other day?
What'd he do?
I mean, for Valentine's Day, he rented out an aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like we'll put that on the same. Let's put that on the same plate. So Michael B. Jordan is going all out for Lori Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's made the rounds as far as looking for love and amongst her peers. All right, we're gonna put it like that.
She probably everybody has pretty many men, but she about the same kind of
looking for love amongst her peers. I'm going to say it that way, okay? We're gonna keep it respectful. Now, does Michael B. Jordan look like a sucker for going all out for Lori Harvey? Okay. Right now, to me, yes. Now, is it going to get her and she stay with him? Like, I want to see her stay with him. Because if their relationship goes south within the next 2 years, whose fault was it? Because right now he on the sucker shit.
I don't see how this is sucker shit.
It is our level of misogyny that makes me feel like he's a fucking sucker.
You're a sucker. You did sucker shit if it don't work out and it was her fault. Stop.
I think every individual dude got their own definition of like sucker shit, right?
Yeah.
So my level of thinking that he did some sucker shit was say something that they would never say about us.
Right.
They never openly say that about one another. Have you? I mean,
but I'm not there professing my love to nobody either, so I don't deserve them accolades.
I'm with the love, but check it out, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Check it out, though.
I'm not doing what Russel Wilson has. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get what's due to me. So he can do whatever the hell he want to do. I just he does not. He's making himself very vulnerable. That's how it comes down to. Like, I don't like to see him make himself that vulnerable. I'm not comfortable being that vulnerable, and that may be why I'm not comfortable watching nobody else be.
I hear you.
That might be that too. Yeah, I'm with that. But I'm saying like this. For maybe the last 20 to 25 years, as far as through like media and like what's been pushed, the narrative has been that, oh, we don't need men. We don't need no man. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. And it's like, y'all want that. Y'all not giving that energy back though. Y'all not doing what needs to be done to get that. So stop telling me that that's the thing to do.
Well, I think there are some that do, and they get it, but then there are others that walk past opportunities all the time because of what they're not focused on the right things. They say that these are things that they want, but they're not really trying to get them.
No, and even to those women got the same problems that we got. They scared to be vulnerable too.
Exactly. And they don't want to look stupid because they didn't paraded some dude around, and the whole time he was fucking around on them, you know.
Yeah, to come back and look at it from the other perspective, I think if Ciara looked as vulnerable as Russ does,
there you go.
Different.
There you go.
She's not really professing anything to him. She's giving him all kind of claps on the back and doing nice things for her.
And that's right.
You know what I'm saying? She's not as vulnerable as he is.
And maybe she don't do no sucker shit for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't, or what me as a man that I would consider a woman doing some sucker shit. I don't see that from her.
But hold on.
Spend all her money on him.
Hold on. I hate to say all, but I'm gonna say 98% of men always say they don't want their lady spoiling them like that, the way Russ spoils her with gifts and all that talk.
No, but I just want to see her do some sucker shit outside of saying thank you. It seems like she says thank you on a lot of shit, but it's not her doing no sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Like flying in a balloon with Rushy painted across her ass for the whole world to see. You know what I'm saying? Because she just wanted to bring some attention to a man. Like I'm on some goofy shit because I love you. You know what I'm saying? She don't come across as that type of woman. He comes across as that type of man. He would be on the grand prize game. If she wanted him to do it, he'd be on it. I could see her saying, grand prize game, baby. Well, why not Wheel of Fortune? And he gonna say, okay. You know what I'm saying?
So say it so it be done.
But you always got that in relationships, though. You always got, I feel you always got that in relationships. You always got one person that does more than the other person.
But it doesn't appear mutual, like he's saying. Okay. So like he's saying, he will come on TV and say something like that. And then all she'll say is thank you. Well, he will do this grand gesture on Instagram or something. And all she'll say is thank you. You never see that like verbal.
No, y'all wrong on that. Because in the beginning, and y'all got me taking up for Ciara. But in the beginning, she was saying and doing. She was saying and doing all that. And when she got murdered, she got slaughtered by men and women because they said she was throwing it in Future face and she was being fake and phony.
Well, to me, that's how she came across. Number one.
So
that's how she came across like I replaced you and I got me a new baby daddy.
So she can't win then if she hype him up.
Well, not in my listen. In my book, it's very very hard for her to win. She would need to do something like publicly humiliating me, and like she would just have to embarrass. Like I could see him he's willing to embarrass himself for her. I think she has too much pride and dignity to embarrass herself for him. I don't see that happening.
But if she does embarrass herself for him, they're gonna say she still like Future.
Listen, but she validate herself. She validate herself with me. It would seal the deal, and I would be a Ciara fan back again. You know, back when she was my cookies and all of that stuff. I'd be right back in the game with the cookies.
Here's the leverage that they have too. If she goes above and beyond and shows that she feel like she need him or she can't lose him, kills their leverage.
The girl was going to all his games and they booed her ass, dog.
See, but what fan? Wait, first off, if I'm a professional, anything, athlete, I mean, you have to be in my shit. If you ain't got nothing else to do, then you should be in my game. No matter what.
And we talking about sports fans.
With my jersey on.
We talking about sports fans. I mean, even in my sports fans, I control. So, like, it could have been just somewhere motherfuckers just booing her because she there and they on the other team.
No, it was road and home game. See, what y'all doing is what the women be doing. Every time I give y'all a perfect example of something that really happened, y'all got
It's not a perfect example though.
a simple rebuttal. I know, but y'all got a simple rebuttal to say that she's still in the wrong. So it's like no matter what example I give, y'all gonna keep saying she ain't in the wrong.
Okay, no.
She wasn't never. She wasn't in the wrong. She wasn't in the wrong for you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm laughing about her, man. It did come across as just a little bit weird, like right in the beginnings. Like, okay,
on the PR side,
I'm gonna take it a step. I'm gonna give a little transparency. As a stepfather, that was a little cringy. How she tried to make it seem like she replaced him. Like, that's not the point of y'all being together.
But y'all looked at it like she was she was doing that on purpose to say she replaced him. She never said nothing like real slick or petty. You see what I'm saying?
Ciara and Future was going back and forth on social media, just dogging the fuck out of each other around that time. That nigga got
But again, she never said nothing. Even after they was cool, even after all the social media died down, whenever she said anything about her and her son, we were the ones saying she doing that to shit on Future.
He got involved. It started turning into the.
I understand all that, Yella, but I'm saying we had the blinders on, saying, "Oh, that's got to be about Future." Think about it.
I'm gonna put it like this: if she says about Future, cool. But that's kind of what I'm saying along the lines of this is about that they created. They've seen that and instantly compared it to what Future does and made it seem like, hey, fella, this is what you should do. This is what you shouldn't do. The whole time, they're not understanding how that shit can come across as a dude. Like, my thing is this. It should be a boundary, even between stepfather and baby daddy. There's gotta be a boundary. I don't give a fuck how shitty of a father he is. There's a boundary. Right? And a lot of times, the average relationship thinks that it's okay with that. Like, it's okay to cross that boundary. It's okay to step over that line. You know what I'm saying?
But think about this. Everything he did, we took as a step over the line of that boundary line you giving out. He take a family picture, he's stepping over the line. He at the boy birthday party, he's stepping over the line. You know what I'm saying? He holding the boy hand, he's stepping over the line.
Back then it was territorial, and it seemed like he was a pawn in her game. That's what it seemed like to me, and I could be completely wrong. They got a solid relationship now, and Future could be one of them baby daddies that don't give a damn about his kids. You know what I'm saying? So it might not have affected him at all to see dude hold his kid's hand and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I felt some type of way because me as a father, I wouldn't like that shit at that particular time as far as like the time in their relationship and all of that stuff. So to me, it came across as more of a PR type thing where it wasn't really genuine. If it was, like, y'all could have did all that in private. Like, I'm not saying that they couldn't be that way. I'm saying they didn't need to be so public with all of that because people like me was forming an opinion. And I formed my opinion based off of that, and I'm a hater. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was already looking at the shit sideways. I was looking at her as being opportunistic. I'm not saying that their shit ain't real. It just, the circumstance behind it all, the timing, and how they displayed it all just came across to me as a little bit, it's some shit in the game to me. You know what I mean? And I just put most of that on how she operates as opposed to, like, with Jay and Beyonce relationship, you see a lot of the imprint of their relationship is because of how Jay running. Okay, the shit didn't go sideways till Jay did that stupid shit and Solange went off in the elevator. Okay, but other than that, they shit goes a certain way. You know what I mean? With Russel and Ciara, it seems like she has the imprint. She's the one that makes it go a certain way. And I don't know, it seems more not a good thing. It seems more of a control thing and you know, like I said, I could be wrong. And it's bullshit behind it. I'm not of pure intent behind it. I'm talking shit because they're a good target and it's fun.
Oh, but to your point, Levi, the last time we seen that kind of open relationship in a celebrity black couple was Will and Jason. And that'd be damn right. Russy in 10 years sitting across the table from her talking about a motherfucking entanglement.
Well, I told you their entanglement was only because Jada messed up. Jada didn't go mess up the rules. She wasn't supposed. They weren't supposed to do it. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. Jada Butler.
I get all that, but the way you seen him, and it's a weird word, but the way you seen him pedestalize her.
Well, but that's how he got. But that's how he got to play it. That's what gives him the freedom to do the shit that he do. He had to do it that way.
I get all that. I get all that. I get all that. But if we
we don't want to see black relationships celebrated though.
I'm saying that was a celebrated black relationship.
Right, but the ones you naming, you saying went bad, so you wanted to kind of go back to the Ice Cube and his wife scene, you know what I'm saying, barely seen. You know what I'm saying?
No. I seen them in person. One, because she's a known person, so that's not going to be able to happen. What I'm saying is no games. What I'm saying is this. I think this has been the overall arcing understanding of a lot of black love topics is there needs to be more realistic understanding of what you see and what you're gonna get and what you gonna have and what you need to do to get A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying?
But how do you define what a couple's realistic outlook is gonna be?
Because you know that's not fitting the criteria of what you want. Because you're not gonna find that he's an anomaly. Again, I'm gonna say it. He's an anomaly. Everything they like is Russel Wilson. Everything you've been hearing, this talk about they like is Russel Wilson.
But I know a lot of what we call square dudes that cater and spoil their wives.
We're not talking about them.
No, but I'm saying you saying it's not realistic when it comes to relationships, and what I'm saying is that
realistic when you bring it down to the people who's complaining about that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. The ones that's complaining on our level, they know some square people. It's some dudes that come home happily and get that check over and spoil their wife. It's some.
Bless their heart.
But his wife ain't shit.
If he's happy and she handling how she's supposed to handle it, he handle how he's supposed to handle it, then cool. Like you can say what you want, but at the end of the day, you can't be mad at it. Like I said, with Russell Ciara, you can't be mad at it. But at the same time, it's not necessarily with, like I said, it's not necessarily with them doing it. It's more or less like, okay, what's the best example I can give? Okay, so it's like watching a Jordan Peele movie. The relationship is like watching a Jordan Peele movie to black love, and that's why I say this. Everybody watches Jordan Peele movie for some fucking reason. They all get different goddamn messages from it. He tried to tell you one thing. Somehow, everybody seems to want to reach in the pocket, pull out this, pull out that. He meant this, he meant that. Fucking rabbit. The painting on the wall seemed to be crooked, so that no. He was telling you one thing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it don't be as complicated or convoluted as they want to make it. It is literally simple. So the simple thing is, look, find somebody that worked for you. You prayed for him, you did everything that you needed to do for him, cool. Because she's the blueprint, honestly. If you listen to her and what she tells you about what she did to get Russell, she's the blueprint of what they should do. And the problem is that they don't want to do what Ciara did. Ciara prayed for her man. Ciara
that she did.
Loved her man to death. If she doing it behind closed doors, cool. But she did steps that a lot of women pride ain't gonna accept them, let them do.
Cause she also got shitted on after she got the man doing those steps.
Exactly. Yeah.
So why would they do that if they gonna get criticized and shitted on by everybody?
Because that's what it takes. I don't always get, people don't. I know when people ain't always happy to see shit. People that, as far as what they have going on, they ain't always happy to see other people happy. You know what I mean? And hell, I'm a hater in general. So I know I'm not alone in the world. You know what I mean?
I guess that's what I'm asking. Are we sure there's just a lot of people that just hate to see him doing this because they hate to see a relationship like this?
There's always going to be a shit.
I just hate. I'm a hater of goofy puppy love ass relationships. Anyway, I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? I wish him the best, but it's just always something I'm gonna make fun of. So them doing what they doing, I'll make fun of them because the shit's funny to me. And at the same time, I can still wish them the best. I hope that they have a long, healthy, lasting relationship. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm gonna make fun of them.
Yeah, but you know what?
They give me an opportunity.
But you know what, Vizzle, like you saying, you making fun. We can make fun, but like we was talking about this topic. I went back. They ain't making fun, dog. Like I get to making fun, cause I mean everything can be made a joke. You know what I'm saying? But they calling this man like he just a straight bitch. The dude got called fag and gay. Like I mean he.
I mean, but you know that term, the way that term is thrown around nowadays, you know what they mean by it. I mean, like we call them sucker, they gonna call them a faggot, you know, and things like that. And that's taking the context to an extreme. I'm gonna put it like that by putting that label on it. But you know,
I mean, Ciara too though. Ciara still get called a rat, a runner. I mean.
Okay. Yeah. So this is where I think that men need to really have a conversation. So for the fact that we have to deal with like feminism and like whatever you would call men and how we feel about men's rights or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's extreme feminists and then there's misogynists. Like them dudes have an issue because they not gonna find nobody that's gonna love them. Them dudes is like the incels and like the motherfuckers who seriously like there's an element of how women feel about men hating women and those of them dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't like Lee said, like he ain't hating on what they do. He like cool if it makes you happy. But you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. And I don't think nobody wants to see him feel like nobody like realistically looking at the situation wants to see him fail.
Oh, come on now. Yeah, they are. They waiting for Ciara to get caught DMing Yo Gotti or something. They waiting, boy. They waiting for her to go back to what they call her ratchet ways. They waiting.
Her toxic.
Yep. They waiting. They waiting. They waiting. They waiting.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's because I feel like I watched this woman come up. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like I watched this man settle. You know what I'm saying? He could have did way better than Ciara. In my eyes.
And I think, and that's kind of unfair. It's like what put her down to the point that he could have did what? Like,
Yeah.
Who you consider better? Who you consider better than Ciara?
I don't see no celebrity woman because of how the game goes in the whole fame and shine and everybody looking at you all the time. I feel like everybody got big dirt, and I just feel like he was a little too wholesome, bro. I think he needed somebody just as wholesome as he was.
Okay.
He got a hood chick right now. He don't know nothing about that, and that's why he feel fearful of Luke.
Oh, you saying image wise? Okay. You saying image wise? He could have.
I'm talking about like the whole. Didn't they wait to have sex and some shit like that till they was married? They waiting to fuck nobody though. So why did she do that?
But she also didn't pray. She like y'all said, she made this big list of what she wanted in her next man. You know what I'm saying? So we can't praise her for praying for a man and not saying she don't want to sleep too fast because she did it last time and it went wrong.
I get that. Yeah, she prayed for a man that was gonna wait for the cookies. Cookies, not my cookies, then cool. You know what I'm saying? I cannot do that.
It's not cookies, motherfucker. It's goodies.
Not that much. No, not that much.
Get us.
Like, I don't want to get copyrighted.
So I just walked by her jacket and all the motherfuckers she was dating. I just feel like she victimized the fuck out of Russel Wilson.
Now, I will say this, though.
I feel like she seen a sip coming and she took her for everything she could. I'm just waiting for her to get her mate and show her true colors. And if she never does that, if she die married to this man and nothing ever comes out, I'm still gonna feel that way.
Oh, hold on. Let me throw a name out there to y'all because we know we know this woman is talented. She has the looks. You know what I'm saying? And she's been getting hated on by the industry and slowed down her money. If Russel Wilson would have got with Shauna, the rapper from Shauna. If he would have got, yep.
I love me some Shauna, but I feel like Chicago and Shauna would have victimized the fuck out of Russell.
No. Hold on. I'm saying she didn't. She played the same role that Ciara is playing. I don't think it would be that much against that relationship.
Yes, it would.
I do. I honestly do, bro.
Yes, it would.
I do.
I think they'd be happy that Shauna has somebody on her team to get her albums back in rotation on the radio, because we know Russ would have did it. I think we'd have been happy that he bought her masters like he did Ciara masters, because that's what Russell do. I think it'd be different.
But I can say this though.
So how about this? How about if it wasn't such an age gap there, could you see Russell Wilson lining up and respecting the choice of marrying what's her name? That's on Blackish, the mama. I think Russell Wilson would have lined up with Tracy Ellis Ross a little better than he does Ciara.
At the same age?
I fucking get it. Yeah.
Been happy for him.
I would be happy for both of them. I think she would have found somebody that was equal to her, and he'd have found somebody that was equal to him.
Like, no kids.
Her jacket could have been horrible. Her jacket could have been way worse than Ciara's, but I don't know about it.
But that's the thing. If you know about the jacket, that's what I'm saying. If you know about it, that's Ciara's biggest downfall. See, we know Ciara's.
I just feel like that would have been a good matchup.
Yeah, bro, and see, the jacket is what goes back to my Lloyd Harvey point. Like, it's just when you know the lineage of where the pussy came from, it's just like, yeah, I really want that.
Yeah, they do. They lining up shit.
Every time I could walk around the corner and bump into some chick that I fucked with or was about to fuck with, blah, blah, blah. So I know when I'm lined up with another chick, if that chick ain't got that same energy, she's not going to understand. You know what I'm saying? Russell Wilson got to go look at Future. He got to go look at Yo Guy, whoever the fuck with Ciara. He got to go out here and be in the same room with these niggas. And hold the kind of confidence that he got right now because he signed up with them. He asked this woman to marry him, knowing what the fuck she come from, what she been through. The sacrifice that he made, he with her, in my eyes as a man, is the problem I have with his vulnerability. Like, dude, you have done enough, and you keep digging yourself in this hole. When this woman decides she's going to pass out.
Okay, real quick. We coming up on time. So I just need a quick yes or no. So is it safe for me to say? And then, like I said, it gotta be a quick yes or no. Is it safe for me to say or ask y'all the vulnerable side to Russell is more of a problem because of the woman she is, because the odds are in the favor of her doing some dumb shit?
Yep. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, y'all. Thank y'all again, man, for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all follow us everywhere on social fucking media. And be on the lookout for a new podcast from Yellow Daylight Player. All about wrestling, shooting. What is it called? What's it called?
It's called Stezo Radio presents Shooting from the Script.
And on that note, we out.